So let's get started. We have vermicelli pasta, or vermicelli, whatever. The thing is that make sure you get a thin type pasta like this. 12 ounces should be enough to take care of yourself and maybe a second person pretty easily. The Mexican secret ingredient, nor, or as known as chicken bouillon. You're going to need some garlic, probably about 5 cloves of it, peanut oil, canola oil. I have a lot of water, but you might not use all of it. So let's see. Your favorite tomato sauce. And then at the very end, we're going to use some sour cream. Another important item, the pot. 3/4 pot with a lid, definitely preferable. To make fideo, usually they actually come in packages already made for doing fideo, but didn't find them, and it actually really doesn't matter because I really want to do this part. Fideo requires that this pasta needs to be broken down. So what do? I crack it inside of the bag. It makes it so much more gratifying, and I just keep on thinking of things like X's. It's that simple. Just crack it in the bag. Keep doing it until you can't do it anymore. Let's see if the pan is hot enough. Just remember it takes a few drops to test it. Water evaporates pretty quickly just like that. That means it's pretty much ready. The next thing is going to be going is the oil. Remind yourself not to put the oil while the water is still boiling off of the pan. Probably a good 4 tablespoons is going to make the trick. Now, in the bag, you already saw me crack it up. So all I'm going to do now is open it. Make sure the oil is all over the pan's bottom. Now, we're going to, in essence, fry the pasta a little bit. Most important thing in this stage, just keep stirring. It's also not a bad idea to put the garlic in already. Yeah, but that would be good if I did it the other way. Just keep stirring. You're going to have some wayward pasta flying all over the place. That is considered normal. Probably should have broken these up a little bit more. Not a problem. It's done right in the pot. Now it's important that you keep stirring the pasta as much as you can, because you don't want it to turn too black. Black is bad. I want you guys to know that it's okay to have some of these to turn black, just like these. Just make sure the whole thing doesn't turn that way. That's why you need to keep stirring. Once you got a good amount of it under a brown texture, you get a nice browning of the pasta. Kind of like what you see here. You're pretty much ready for the second step, which I consider the fun step. You get the tomato sauce. I personally like to use about half of this. If you want to use all of it, go for it. It's important though that before you add the water, you put in the nor, or the chicken bouillon. And then add the water to the very top of the pasta. Turn down the heat a little bit. And here's the best part, what makes it so easy: cover. So what we're going to do is let that sit there for about a good 10 minutes, then we're going to stir and let that sit for 10 more minutes, and it's pretty much going to be done. Alright, let's see how we're doing. It's been about 10 minutes now. There are things that you can add to this. Mushrooms would be one. I like to keep it plain. It's plain and simple. Just stir, add a little garlic, some tomato sauce, and you're done. There's other ways to make this. This is my preferred method. Leave it in there for about another 5 to 10 minutes. Check on it. Uncover. And we'll see what it comes out with. Okay. So we did already a second stirring. And now what we're going to do is see the finished product. At this point, you want to check to see that the water is pretty much all dried up. And it is. I'm going to give you an idea. There you go. Can you see it? Yes. So the water is pretty much all dried up. Now it's time to add the final ingredient to this. And what that is sour cream. Does it have to be sour cream? The answer is no. You can use Mexican creams, you can use any kind of cream you can think of, just make sure it's a cream. Sometimes you want to hold back and let people put their own stuff in there. Maybe you don't want to use it at all. The truth is that the way I've eaten this fideo is with cream in it. So, I take 2 very large spoonfuls, pretty much half the container of sour cream, put it right on in there. Do something gross like this. God, I love this stuff. And you stir it right on into it. See how this tastes, huh? It looks and tastes great. Check it out. We got Ken coming out to try my food again.
Nice.
Ain't it?
Yes.
Come on in.
Okay.
Now serve yourself, sir. You got yourself a plate, you got yourself the food, and you got yourself the spatula.
Okay, sir.
Don't call me sir.
Ooh, that's good.
Doesn't it? Obviously you're hungry.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at your face right here, man. Serve yourself. We got the food right there, and we got your face right here.
Yes, sir.
Let's eat.
Right here?
Right here.
Okay. That's good.
Yes, it is.
It is good.
It is good.
It is good.
You make make it sound like I'm gonna make it bad or something.
I thought you would.
Oh, don't knock me like that. Alright. Well, everybody, again, I had success making food. See you later, Chief. Alright. So it was another good meal. I'm feeling a little better now that I've ended. And we'll see what happens next. I hope you enjoyed the how to make a fideo, at least my way. And I will see you next week.